Welcome back. Looking out here at the Watkins Glen Sky Camp, things have calmed down throughout the region. It's a little bit on the cooler side right now. Set to get just a little bit cooler later on tonight, but right now we're in the 60s, so a bit on the mild side, a little bit on the humid side as well, but for the most part we're at least going to be dealing with some more mild conditions overall next week. Temperatures in the 70s, a few degrees below average day to day. Before we get in towards the end of the week, we'll be back up by our averages. As of right now, 64 Canisteo and Bath, 66 Tioga and Mansfield, 64 Ridgebury, 62 Watkins Glen, 63 up towards Penn Yan along Cuca Lake, and you got 65 in Wellsboro right about now. Not too much heat in the area. The lone 70 Napa Lake and back down to 69. Looking at the satellite radar, really not too much happening in our region. Still have a little bit of rain churning down in parts of New Jersey, moving through parts of PA as well, but for the most part, things staying calm. Just a little bit of light cloud cover here this evening. Might wake up to a few more clouds in the morning. Also going to be waking up to temperatures in the 50s. Had a little bit of rain today, certainly going to help out some areas dealing with dry conditions. Most of it came down in Canisteo and Wellsboro, as well as Jasper, just above 3/10 of an inch. Elkland got about just shy of a quarter, 2/10 in Towanda, and just above a tenth in Cameron. Steuben, Tioga County, Pennsylvania, and parts of Bradford County got some rain earlier today. Monday, at least going to get back up into the 60s in the morning. So might want to get out the jacket tomorrow, actually. A little bit on the chilly side for some. See that sunshine by around the early afternoon. Going to help warm things up back up into the mid 70s by the time we get into the afternoon. A little bit of thin cloud cover to roll around by sunset. But headed into next week, we'll be consistently below average for a decent stretch of days for the first time in quite a while. Going to feel more like September as opposed to August. So think back down to the 70s from Monday all the way to Thursday, climbing back into the 80s by Friday. We will stay there for the weekend. A little bit of weekend heat headed back into the forecast. But heading into your Monday, overall looking pretty good. Minimal cloud cover throughout the day. We get into Tuesday, there's going to be a little bit more cloudy conditions rolling through. Then you see the possibility of some rain showers rolling in from the west. Some very much isolated, dotted areas. Most of us not going to be dealing with too much rain until we get into Wednesday. Starts to become a little bit more widespread, heavier stuff up in the Finger Lakes Wednesday morning, pushing through. Bit of a break before it becomes spotty once again. You head back into the afternoon, into the evening. A little bit more clustered there headed into the evening. Quick check here on Hurricane Erin. Back up to Category 4 strength, so re-strengthened back up to about 130 mile per hour winds. That's not expected to really bring anything to the mainland. There's mandatory evacuation for Cape Hatteras in North Carolina due to the rough surf and strong winds expected from some of the outer rain bands. Currently Category 4, and over the days it's still expected to weaken at least for a little bit down to Category 3, eventually Category 2. The next couple of days not expected to hit any mainland regions. A 5-degree guarantee ends up being an 86 for the day, just 1 degree shy of our forecast high of 87. As we head back into tonight, 50s as you'll be waking up tomorrow morning. Partly cloudy skies, staying fairly calm here this evening. We wrap it up in the 7-day forecast. 70s, upper 70s throughout Monday all the way through Thursday. That chance of rain materializes late Tuesday into Wednesday, and more or less sunny conditions Friday to Saturday. A little bit more rain possible on Sunday.